Hey guys, super excited to share with you another topic for this week. So, today we're going to talk about curating content, or what I would like to consider borrowing content. So, this means you are simply finding content online, video, posts, podcasts, audios, just content that complements yours, and you're sharing it. You're putting your spin to it, and you're giving the author or the creator credit, and then you are filling up your content creation pile. So today, I want to talk about etiquette. That's going to be the topic. I actually had a conversation with someone the other day, and they are in the business of etiquette. So I was already talking about it, so I decided to just use that as today's theme. So if you own an etiquette business, this is going to help you. Of course, if you don't, it's still going to help you. So let's just look at a few different things of what you could actually be posting. Now, I want to start with Instagram. So, in order to find that content, let's use this tag right here. Etiquette, we'll paste that etiquette. And then let's see what they have. Ooh, I like etiquette coach. Voila. And here we are. We have an etiquette coach, right? So let's just look and see what she is talking about. I like this. So what I would do is go ahead and click on there, and she's giving you some etiquette techniques on what's best to use whenever you are in America or Europe. And what she did was curate this content. So she didn't create it, but she borrowed from this right here. And I don't even want to begin to pronounce that. Etiquepedia. But as you can see, she borrowed from there. So what I would do is click on there and see if they had anything else, and obviously they do. So what I would do is come in here and save it. So I would save that post. Now you cannot save this post um, in specific folders when you're on your desktop. So you might want to do this on your phone. So wherever you save, you click that little button over off to the side. It will ask you if you want to put it in a folder. And from there, I would put that in a folder. But for now, because we have saved it from here, it'll just be added here. So that's that. I'd look again and say, oh, what else could I? Ooh, I like this. I would go ahead and save that again. So what happens is at the end of the day, when you go back, you'll have content that you could actually share. So let's go to our page, and here you will find saved. And so you click on there, and here are the images that we just saved. So why this is helpful is because later on, when you have something that you want to schedule, you can go here, grab that link and put it in a document. You can go ahead and write whatever you want. Hey, check this out here. And then you want to tag those individuals in that post. We're going to talk about that in a moment. So that's why we're really going to get like a list of content and links first, and we'll worry about what we're going to say later. So that's how I would do that for Instagram, right? So I have a huge list of everything that I have saved, and then I'll go do something with it later. Pinterest. Now I want to go over here and go to Pinterest and find something that I can put on my board. So I would go to Pinterest and put in etiquette, and I'll try table manners dining etiquette. And you have a ton of different content that you could use. How I would do that here is I would click on there, and I would create a board specifically for manners and etiquette, and then I would save it. So you can create that board, save it there, so later on you will have a board, or a board, no, full of etiquette techniques, right? And you want to eventually have all of this. because we can, again, we can grab that link and we can grab it here. We can come here, grab it, and put it here. Although you don't have to do that. What you really want to do is just put it on that board, okay? Because later on, we're going to show you what you should be doing, right? So there you go. That's that. That's how you can curate content for Pinterest. Then we want to look at Facebook. Facebook is awesome because they also, like Instagram, have saved folders. So what you could do is come on over here. I went ahead and typed in etiquette and manners popped up, and we'll see a few different groups. So we have all of these different groups, and I will just go here to this page because, again, it's a page, it's not a group. And I would go and see what this person has written. So, wow. What I would do from here is, if this was her content, I would go ahead and save it, save the link, and then I could add it to a collection, right? So you could do that. I'm going to unsave that. But you can go ahead and do that, or you can grab the link to it. So you could come in here, click, and then have that link that you go ahead and post over to Facebook, right? So that's another article about etiquette that you could use. Also, you can go to YouTube, right? Etiquette and manners. We have tons of content that talks about that. So what I would do is go ahead and create a playlist. So I would save it to a playlist, but I would create a playlist that says etiquette and manners, right? And then from there, it would be awesome because I could leave that running, but I could also go in there and grab that link. Okay, let me stop. I could grab that link and then bring it back over here. Voila, right? So the next thing you want to do is, do you have a podcast episode that you like? You could also do that as well. Go in there and grab the podcast that you love. And what you want to do, while we need all of these different links, is because once we get a list of it, we already have our content going out that we're putting out there. But what we could do is go to platforms like Buffer and Meet Edgar, and we could put that content in here. So let's see what happens when we go to Buffer. So once we're here, what we would want to do is click on there, right? And I would go up here and grab, actually, I'll just use this. I already created one. I would grab that link, and then I would put in my information. And so I found this awesome article about living your best life. I talk about that on my site often, www.com, right? But this article also highlights the importance of living your best life, or something like this. Obviously, guys, you would have to have really good copy and make it work for you, but that's how we would do it. But I would also, at this point, tag whoever I borrowed that article from, so that they can see it. And you never know, at that point they would share some of your content and all that great stuff. So yeah, I would come here and say, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and tag, actually it will be this one, about manners and etiquette. So then I would grab that and come back over to Buffer at about manners and take those spaces out, and etiquette. right? And so I would go to my various platforms, plug in all of my platforms, and then from there, I would either schedule that post, or if you have everything set up on the back end, you could click add to queue. But from there, you can schedule it for any day that you want, and you don't have to worry about it again. You know you have that content that you've already curated from someone else that basically complements your industry. Right? So I would totally think about that. I also would recommend putting together like a document like this where you can you can go ahead and just quickly add your links, so you can easily go back and just grab the copy and then paste it and then put it into this buffer. Basically just how we just did. So think about that whenever you are trying to find content that you need to curate. Go and work with the things that are already out there so they make your life a lot easier. Of course, have your own, but also throw in there some other curated content that, again, complements your industry. All right, not in necessarily competition, but complements your industry. All right, so I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.